Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's hop right in. All right, you guys, so today's topic is going to be what is currently making you intimidating? What is currently making the feminine intimidating to others? Give us something clear and concise. Okay, the first card we have out here is the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, so you could be just in this energy where you're not really tapped into an emotional side. Some people could even see this as bitchy or rude or mean, kind of blunt, straight to the point. Okay, you could be coming off a little emotionally unstable for whatever reason. Hold on, let me cut this TV down a little bit. Clarify the Queen of Cups reversed. Either you could be coming off a little emotionally unstable or your feelings are just not in things. You could be coming off nonchalant. Clarify the Queen of Cups reversed. We have the Three of Cups coming out here. All right, in terms of other people, friends, relationships, hanging out, socializing, partying, working, whatever the scenario is, you are kind of being like a recluse. You're like really to yourself. You could be giving antisocial vibes or asocial vibes. Okay, you can have an aversion to like socializing currently at this moment. Maybe you're just so focused and driven when it comes to something that you don't have time for the socializing, partying, going out, clubbing. You don't want to do any of that right now for some reason. Okay, we got the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck as well. All right, somebody could be a water sign. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, and the Seven of Cups talks about choices, illusions, suggestions, having options. Okay, so you could be in this very focused energy right now. You could be focused on something, and in order to successfully execute or stay focused, you cut out like partying, you cut out drinking, clubbing, smoking, just like horseplay, like just okay. Clarify the Three of Cups. We've got the Nine of Cups. Somebody's definitely a water sign, all right? This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We got the Nine of Cups, okay? The Nine of Cups talks about contentment, the ultimate satisfaction, all right? With the Three of Cups on top of the Nine of Cups, baby, you don't want to kick it. You're in this energy right now where you do not want to kick it. I'm not saying you can't kick it, but you don't want to for some strange reason. You're in this antisocial energy. You don't really want to talk. You don't want to hang out. You're not really interested in making friends, meeting new people, dating. Clarify the Nine of Cups, okay? You could be someone that's not drinking right now, okay? Maybe in the past you struggled with alcoholism or you drank a lot. You're not drinking right now. And honestly, that could be a situation where, like, because you drank so much in the past, you built friendships and relationships around that. Like, a lot of people love to go out and drink and party. A lot of people like to indulge in alcoholism. A lot of people like to drink, get drunk. Okay, you could have stopped drinking. You could be like practicing sobriety right now. And by you practicing sobriety, all those relationships and connections and bonds that were built around that alcoholism or built around that partying and clubbing and going out and doing your thug thizzle, it just disappeared. It fizzled. It diminished because once you stop drinking so much or once you stop, overindulging in something so much, overeating, okay, eating out all the time, buying food all the time, buying drinks all the time, doing a lot of something, just overdoing something. You cut out all that. And now there's no real use to have those same people around. Okay, I pulled out the Queen of Swords reverse coming out right after that. So there's kind of an energy where you're not playing. You're not playing. You're not in the mood to play, okay? This could have escalated into a health concern. And now you kind of feel like your health and your life is at risk. Your livelihood is at risk. And it's just like, yeah, no, we're not playing anymore about that. Like, I don't know what I was doing in the past. I don't know where my head was at in the past, but we're not doing that anymore. Yeah, no. Clarify the Queen of Swords reverse, and you could be very, very, very uptight and like really, really coarse about this sentiment. It's serious for some reason. Like it's really, really serious. Clarify the Queen of Swords reverse, all right? So I'm kind of getting no new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no new. Like when I see this Queen of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, come on, the Queen of Cups is such a sweetheart. She's so sweet. She's so kind. She's so loving. She wears her emotions on her sleeves, but for some reason, this Queen of Cups is in this reverse energy and she's not fucking with that. She's not going. She's not going. All right. And I feel like there's an element of being focused and determined that plays a huge role in why she's not fucking with this anymore. Clarify the Queen of Swords reversed. I can't say that's bad. I can't necessarily say I hate that sentiment. If you got to cut out the bullshit to, you know, increase your territory, to you know, move closer to your goals, by all means. And if people just so happen to fall out of your frame of view because of that, due to that, let it be. Clarify the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, we got the Four of Cups. I know what I be talking about. Like you just, I'm so sorry. Like you can't tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about with the Four Cups here. All right. I am okay. No, thank you. The Four of Cups is the epitome of rejection. It's not that you can't do it or you can't have it. You can't see it. You can't be it. It's just simply that you don't want to. This is 100% a consensual decision. You came to a consensual judgment, a consensual conclusion. Okay? No, thank you. Somebody offer you a drink, champagne for the lady, wine for the lady. No, that's okay. People could be shocked by this too. They could know you as a person that just love to drink. You love to drive the boat, baby. You're not driving the boat anymore, okay? The boat done crashed. And you realize like the consequences of that. Okay, so it's really giving I'm cool. I'm cool. With the Queen of Swords reversed on top of the Four of Cups, not only are you rejecting this, you're like aggressively rejecting something. Like for instance, if you've been practicing or observing sobriety for months or even years, somebody offering you a drink is like, are you fucking dumb? Are you kidding me? Like, you know I don't drink. Don't play with me. Like, you know I stopped drinking and you know why I stopped drinking. You trying to be funny? You trying to trigger me? Are you trying to cause me to relapse? Like, it's giving vibes where like, I'll fight you. Stop playing with me. Like, I don't do that no more. I'm not that person anymore. Clarify the Four of Cups. Clarify the Four of Cups. One card at a time, please. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles coming out here. All right, so with the Four of Cups on top of the Nine of Pentacles, all right, it's like I said earlier, it's not that you can't, you won't. You refuse, actually. That's like a boundary for you. Like, that's a huge no-no for you. And it's weird because it's like, it's all around you. It's everywhere. It's in an abundance. Everywhere you turn your head, you're surrounded by this. You're surrounded by people, you're surrounded by alcohol, whatever it is that you're avoiding or you don't want anymore, you're super surrounded by it, but it's just like, that's not gonna make or break me. Like, I have discipline. I can be sitting in the midst of the shit and not indulge. I don't want it. Okay, so that's what's making you intimidating right now to people. Like, they're seeing that you have drawn lines and you're staying behind those lines and you're not jeopardizing yourself or your position for anybody. That could be coming off intimidating to people because, you know, when people have their vices, their addictions, the things that they overindulge in freely, they want support in that, whether they say that or not. Like, why do you think people who struggle with, you know, substances like pills or, you know, heroin, meth, fentanyl, cocaine, crack, etc., etc., people, they thrive in communities. You know, when people are addicted to something, they thrive in communities because even if you're not addicted, honestly, we all just want community at the end of the day. We all just want to feel supported, seen. We want our behaviors that we're doing mirrored back to us. It kind of gives us a sense of reassurance, like, it's not that bad. You know, see, they're doing it too. It's not bad, you know what I mean? So that's intimidating people. The fact that people you used to know, people you used to do these things with, it's intimidating them because you don't do that anymore. And it kind of makes them feel strange and weird and uncomfortable because it forces them to face the fact of, why am I still doing this? They don't do it anymore, so why am I still doing it? It kind of makes them feel like lame and like immature. The fact that they're still on the same type of, kick. It kind of makes them feel like attacked, you know? It does. It makes them feel, it kind of highlights the fact that they're still doing something that's considered bad, basically. The fact that you react so grossly to it now. Like they might playfully offer you a drink, like, oh, I would give so and so, I would give her a glass of wine, but she don't drink wine no more. You know how she is about wine now, and you're fucking right. I don't do that shit anymore. Like alcoholism can really ruin your life and your health. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, okay? We got the Devil card. I was just talking about addictions and vices, okay? So you could have been addicted to drinking in the past. Simply put, with the Nine of Pentacles on top of the Devil card, all right? So temptation is among us. Temptation is among us, but you prevail. Clarify the Devil. Clarify the Devil. Everything that looks good is not good. Simply put, clarify the Devil. Clarify the Devil. You could definitely be avoiding people you used to kick it with that indulge in these things. You don't fuck with them anymore. You cut them off. You don't bang with them anymore. Clarify the Devil. Clarify the Devil. And it's not really a secret either. Clarify the Devil. Clarify the Devil, please. We have the Six of Swords reversed coming out right on top of the Devil. Clarify the Six of Swords reversed. We have the Knight of Wands reversed, okay? So you could have moments where you might think about it, or you might think back on times where you were really caught in a vicious cycle. Really caught in a vicious cycle. And that could really play on your emotions. That could also play a huge reason in, it could play like largely into why you don't play that shit now. Because it's just like, damn, I really used to do this. I really used to look like this. I really used to act like that. Like, wow, I'm embarrassed. Like you were kind of able to grow up and progress and, mature from that. We got the Magician card on top of the Knight of Wands reversed. Clarify the Knight of Wands, okay? I'm hearing, voila, magic. Y'all remember that song? Like you could have just up and did a whole 180 on these like a whole 180. I don't think people was expecting this switch up. Like to people, to you it might feel like I ain't switch up. I told y'all what I was finna do. Y'all just didn't believe me. But to the people you used to kick it with, hang around, the friend groups you used to have, the places you used to work, the places you used to frequent, it just giving 180 to them because it's like, who is this person? I don't know this person right here. Clarify the Magician. And I mean, hey, if these folks was a bunch of losers, you should be happy that they're feeling this way about you. You don't want to resonate with losers. Clarify the Magician. You got the Judgment card. So what did I say earlier? Judgment on top of the Magician. You up and made a decision. You up and changed your life. You up and changed your lifestyle. You up and changed your habits. That's why you're intimidating people right now. You really got right with yourself. Clarify the Judgment. Clarify the Judgment, please. You don't do something anymore, and it's making the people you used to do it around or do it with uncomfortable now. Clarify the Judgment, okay? People can't fathom when you come from a place that they used to come from. Eight of Pentacles, okay? You see her on this card. It looks like there's an element of just working so hard or being fixated on something or obsessed with something so bad that it's kind of to your detriment. You're kind of hurting yourself in the process, all right? I kind of get self-harm vibes from this, or even self-sabotage. Just working so hard at something, okay? You could be really hard on yourself about this, okay? Sobriety is easy, don't get me wrong, but when you think back on the way you used to treat yourself, feel about yourself, the thoughts you used to have, the people you used to hang around, it can make you very emotional. It can make you very sad, very angry, very upset. Okay? This could induce a lot of anxiety. This can induce, feelings of depression. This could induce nighttime terrors, nightmares, daydreams, night dreams, just visions, flashbacks. You feel me? Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. You could fixate on this. You could think about this a lot. You could daydream about this a lot because it was just such a huge part of your life. It consumed such a huge part of your life. And now that that's not your life anymore, it's almost like you're grieving your past life. It's not like you want that life back, but we're human. And we grow through what we go through. So like you could spend a lot of time grieving your past life. You could spend a lot of time feeling bad or sorry for your previous personality, the previous person that you were. Because now that you're not in it anymore, you can see how bad it was. You can see how self-destructive your behavior was. And it makes you sad. And I kind of relate to that. I'm just kind of feeling a little emotional talking about this, low-key, because that kind of resonates with me. Now, alcoholism isn't exactly my vice that I used to struggle with. I've struggled with other things in the past, but that's what's up. And then you got the death at the bottom of the deck. Like, come on, girl. You turned a new fucking leaf. That's what's up. That's big. And don't you ever let nobody undermine or play you about that. Like, people cannot do that. That's hard to do. To stop, to observe and practice sobriety, you did your biggest fucking one. You did your biggest one. And that kind of resonates for me personally because I smoked the devil's lettuce for years. Almost 10 years. At least 7 or 8 years now. And I have been observing sobriety for like a month now. And I'm okay. I feel good and I'm proud of myself. I feel A-okay. Shit really is a mindset. It's not that deep. Once you change your mind, you can change your life. I feel okay. After the first few days of not smoking, I started feeling A-okay, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful that I didn't have an addictive personality. I'm so grateful that I was just like, I can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? I'm grateful and I'm so thankful. And I'm happy with myself, and I love that about myself. I love that when I say I'm gonna do something, I just do it. I'm grateful. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm proud. If this resonates with you, I'm proud of you. If nobody told you they're proud of you, I am. You're doing your biggest one. That's not easy. That's big. That's big. If people could do it, they would. Don't ever let somebody sit up there and tell you, oh, that little shit you doing, can you do it? Have you done it? What have you done? Like, come on, let's be serious. If we're gonna be anything, let's be fucking for real. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups reversed out here, all right? The Knight of Cups reversed kind of reminds me of like mind games, or your mind playing tricks on you, or your emotions getting the best of you, or playing tricks, your emotions influencing your logical self, if that makes sense. So like I mentioned earlier, like you could think back on your previous self and just feel emotional and feel bad for that girl or that person you used to be, because you can see you're outside of it now. You can see how bad and destructive that behavior was, and you do not agree with it. Like, you're not with that. Like, you wish somebody would have been real with you and told you, like, you ruining your life. Because now that you're outside of it, you can see how clearly you were ruining your life. You got the Page of Cups out here reversed. Clarify the Page of Cups reversed, okay? You could feel some resentment towards your previous self, and you could feel resentment towards the people you used to be around or hang out with, because they was just letting you self-destruct. Oh my gosh, I hate loud stuff. Like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Please go home. Clarify the Page of Cups reversed. Clarify the Page of Cups reversed. That's what's intimidating people about you right now. And this is the good thing to be. This is good. You shouldn't really have space or time to make this make you feel some kind of way. This is good. This is good. Clarify the Page of Cups reverse. We got the Seven of Wands, okay? The Seven of Wands comes out when we are defending something we really believe in, or we're standing up for something, we're creating boundaries, we're drawing a line. All right, so like I said earlier, clarify the Seven of Wands. You're really standing on business when it comes to this sentiment. You are not playing any games whatsoever. Anybody that tries to come into the picture and deter you from what you were doing, they're out of here. When I tell you they're so out of here, I'm not gonna even let you get the chance. That's what I'm hearing in my head. Clarify that's two cards. Give me one at a time, please. I only accept one at a time. We got the Ten of Swords, okay? Seven of Wands on top of the Ten of Swords. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Okay, when the Ten of Swords comes out, that talks about something being over with, something being done. When I tell you there is no more, when the Ten of Swords comes out, it's gone. It's gone. Completely wrecked. It's over with. Seven of Wands on top of the Ten of Swords, baby. When I tell you I'm not going back, I only know what the front looks like. I don't know what the back looks like. And you are so adamant and serious about that shit. People know better than to even come at you talking about this. They don't even want to think about it around you. They feel like you can see the gears turning in their heads. Oh, we're not gonna ask her for a drink. We're not gonna ask her to go out for a drink. You better not. Because I already explained to y'all I don't get down like that anymore, and I told y'all why, and y'all still trying to tempt me. You don't rock with me. You don't love me. You don't like me. If you keep trying to tempt me, or you keep trying to influence me to do stuff I told you I don't want to do, or keep trying to influence me to do stuff that ruined my life in the past, why? You don't like me. I don't think you like me. And you're coming to that realization. You are telling people this. You can't possibly say you love and care about me if you're trying to get me to get back into ruining my life. Clarify the Ten of Swords. But see, the thing is, everybody might not believe that what they're doing is ruining their life, whether that's true or not. Like, you see it that way, they don't. That's where the disconnect comes in at. Clarify the Ten of Swords. You're fighting to rebuild your life, okay? You're fighting to rebuild your life, a healthier life, a life you like, a life that's not dependent on substances. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please. We have the Eight of Wands reversed, all right? Something is cold turkey. Like you stop doing this cold turkey. Clarify the Eight of Wands reversed. You got the Five of Wands, okay? Five of Wands on top of the Eight of Wands reversed. Yeah, you're not in these spaces anymore where you have to compete, where you have to prove yourself, where you have to shuck and jive, where you have to participate in respectability politics about the situation. You're just not in that energy anymore. Clarify, you got the Eight of Cups. You got the Eight of Cups. So like I said, it's a lot of emotions and a lot of... You got the Five of Wands on top of the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Okay, when the Eight of Cups comes out, you're leaving something behind. You're leaving something behind. Okay, clarify the Eight of Cups. We got the Page of Coins, all right, which is the Page of Pentacles, okay? The Page of Pentacles is very studious, very much a researcher, very loyal, very much adamant about whatever it is they're studying or observing or practicing. So you are practicing sobriety. You cannot tell me this is not the practice of sobriety. You're practicing, like you fell back off of something and you're really adamant about that. You standing 10 toes on that shit. Like you're not moving. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Like you're so serious about this and it's evident. That's what's intimidating people about you right now. You cannot be moved. You cannot be convinced. Your mind cannot be changed. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Every time people ask you the same question, your answer is the same. They could even rephrase it. They could even try to display it in a different way. Your answer is the same every time. It's not changing. Okay, they might send different people to ask. Your answer is the same. All right, that Hermit card tried to come out. Like, I don't know what games y'all playing, but my answer is not going to change. You don't have to be a liar. You don't have to think about what you're going to say when you just speak truthfully. And when you speak truthfully, your answer is going to be the same and it's going to be consistent every single time. We got the Temperance card, all right? This is balance. I think of balance when the Temperance comes out upright. You got the Page of Pentacles on top of the Temperance card, baby. You're doing your biggest one. You're being consistent. And it's showing. You look different. The body looks different. The mind is different. The way you're talking, walking, moving, working, making money, it's different. It's different. This is what's intimidating people about you. You're more focused. You're more on top of shit. Clarify the Temperance. One card at a time, please. Clarify the Temperance. One card at a time, please. Can a girl get one card at a time, please? Can I get a hot tub? Was that a State Farm commercial? You got the Two of Wands reversed out here. Okay, clarify the Two of Wands reversed. Then you got the King of Swords coming out right after that. So like I mentioned earlier, like, you're fine with being alone. You're fine with doing things alone. You're fine with being on your own, okay? You might even feel like other people is the reason why it was so easy to succumb to your vices. So kind of being antisocial or asocial or just blocking people out, not even like prioritizing connections with other people. Maybe that's helped you maintain your sobriety. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. You're being very coarse in this. Very coarse. Okay, people could even say you're being bitchy. You got the Four of Wands coming out right after that King of Swords, and I'm going to leave it there. All right? No matter what people are saying about your energy right now, you are content and you are happy. And practicing this sobriety, observing this sobriety has created this Four of Wands energy for you. You have never felt so happy. You have never felt so beautiful, so sexy, so fine, so appealing. You've never felt like more of your higher self than you have now. You could feel one with yourself, okay? You could be meeting parts of you didn't even know existed. You are discovering things about yourself you didn't even know existed at first, okay? Because not being sober took a lot from you. It robbed you of a lot. It robbed you of a lot of your life. But just like it took a lot of your life, you can also rejuvenate and replenish a lot of your life. It's never too late. I know addiction can consume years and years of your life, and you spend a lot of time grieving that, okay? This is about addiction. You just cannot tell me this is not about addiction. Straight up. But you are replenishing your life day by day, adamantly, consistently, and you know the fruits of that labor are showing. It's evident. So if this is you, if this resonates with you, I am very proud of you. That is big. That's nothing to undermine, or that's nothing to make it seem like that's minuscule. Like, that's big. And I'm proud and I'm happy and I'm grateful for that, for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you resonated, please like, comment, or subscribe. Engage with your girl. Talk to me, because I do talk back. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Thank you so much for having me today. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.